Boom. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Friday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brewery. I haven't had many beers from them before. I think I've had like one or two from them before. But I'm pretty excited for this one because you guys know I'm an IPA freak when it comes to my hophead and all that kind of stuff. And we got one that the brewery that this comes from thinks this beer should be illegal because the amount of hops they put into this thing is apparently to them unordinary and just straightly pretty freaking crazy, if I say so myself. So I'm pretty excited about this one because today we got one called Strictly Illegal by Lupulin Brewing Company over in, I believe they're in Minnesota, but they also have one in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, I think it was. Something like that. What was it, South Dakota? Let's see. Yeah, so they're in Big Lake, Minnesota, and they have a second location in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So don't really know much about this brewery, to be honest. I know that it's one of the owners started brewing in his garage in the 80s around there, started doing some home stuff there, and then kind of worked its way over to opening a brewery. Everything that goes on between the two breweries is only family ran. They have their kids and their nephews and all that kind of stuff running, like brewing and serving the beer and all that kind of stuff. So it's really nice to know that this company is really based off family, which I kind of always appreciate because that's one of the things that makes the craft beer community so great. So this one's Strictly Illegal. I love the name already. It's a triple IPA coming in an 11% ABV. So I'm expecting some, if this isn't like hoppy to my face holding 9,000, I'm going to be disappointed. But this one, I have a feeling is going to live up to that expectation. It's going to be hoppy. I know it's going to be hazy AF, to be honest, just because putting that much hops in a beer, it's going to be really hard to get like a clear kind of color out of it because there's so much like murkiness and like the stuff going on in there. But there's something I want to read on this can really quick before we open this guy. So what they put on here is lock us up and throw away the key. Putting this many hops into a beer ought to be criminal. Call it wanton waste, negligence, what have you. We should be ashamed of ourselves. In fact, don't even buy it, or you'll be an accomplice to our criminal act. Just leave the rest for us. We know just how to get rid of the evidence. So I really like that they put that on there. They kind of went with a theme on this one, so I think it's really cool. So I'm pretty excited for this one. I love triple IPAs and just really, really hoppy beers. So let's crack this guy open and see what we're getting on the smell. I'm expecting some really hoppy flavors in this one, and just, oh yeah, wow. That's hoppy AF. Definitely has that boozy, almost kind of, you can kind of smell the alcohol on the can. So 11% ABV, like IPAs, definitely you're going to taste booziness. You're definitely going to get lacing on the can. Well, on the glass when you pour it. But if I remember correctly, I think they said what hops they put in here. I don't remember. Let's see. It doesn't look like they showed it. So I'm pretty damn excited. It might be something that they keep close to themselves, which not a problem with that whatsoever. But yeah, let's pour this guy. I'm excited. I could be drinking out of my Heart of the North little glass this afternoon. Let's see how this guy pours. Let's see how like kind of hazy AF this is. Oh yeah, definitely has that like darker golden color, which you would expect out of like a higher ABV IPA. But look, that looks delicious. And like I said before, it is hazy, murky AF. Not really, you can't see through it. Oh yeah, a lot of that booziness and the kind of all the hops they put in here is kind of just slapping you in the face when you smell it. Getting like definitely some tropical notes coming through. Yeah, nice kind of soft, pillowy head. I'm not sure if I'm going to get an oily mouthfeel or a juicy mouthfeel from this. I have a feeling it might be running towards the juicier kind of side because when it comes to this, they're trying to put that many hops in there. Depending on the hops they put into this beer, they're going to be, the oily mouthfeel may not be there. I noticed that with a lot of more like that kind of mid-range ABV beers where it's kind of has an oily mouthfeel. I think this might be pretty damn juicy and kind of silky smooth. So I'm excited. So without further ado, let's give this guy a try. So, cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, 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 indeed. Right off the bat, the hops just hits you in the face. Absolutely hits you in the face. Getting notes of like pineapple citrus almost. So I'm expecting there might be like a some tropical kind of hops in there, maybe like Citra, or maybe some Mosaic in there to kind of bring out more tropical notes. Not really getting much of like an earthiness to there, so where it's like not really as piney as I thought, but you're definitely getting, it's more of a very, very forward tropical fruit flavored hop note that you get in this, and it's outstanding. I absolutely love it. This is, if you're a hop head, this is after the first sip, this is definitely one that you're going to want to try to find. Yeah, it's outstanding. Nice, juicy, pillowy mouthfeel. Has a really, really nice sweetness that lingers on at the end. Yeah, loads and loads of just pineapple hoppy flavors that I'm getting. It's outstanding. But if you can't get your hands on anything from Lupulin, because I don't think this one is available on tap over there right now. I know they said this was seasonal. But let's look at some similar stuff that Untapped shows, and let's see what we might be able to suggest that might be in that same realm of something. Let's see. So we got the Hazier Triple IPA from Untitled Art as a similar beer. We got the Hop Stupid from Lagunitas. We got the Colossal Cloud from Rogue. We got Street Nacho from Tripping Animals. And then we got Mind, Body, Light, Sound from Foreign Objects Beer Company. Let's see what this Street Nacho is. Let's see. So that's an 8. Okay, so that's an 8.5. Let's see, Hazier Triple. This is a 9.8, so that might be pretty close. Onto there. That's their version 3. But the Hop Stupid is an 8. I might actually go with the Untitled Art one, would be the most recommended, because a lot of times I was looking at the hops in this Hazier Triple. There's definitely some citrusy kind of notes. They have citrus in there, Mosaic, Vic Secret. So definitely that might be the one that I would suggest for a similar one. So if you can't get your hands on the Strictly Illegal from Lupulin, the Hazier Triple IPA from Untitled Art may be the closest second for you, and I bet you it's absolutely delicious. I might actually keep an eye out for that one myself. But looking here on Untappd now, let's start seeing, yep, their description is just exactly what I read off on the can. So looking at the ratings here, like I said, it's 11% ABV. And with over 3,639 ratings, this one has an average rating of 4.04 out of 5, which is pretty damn good for that many ratings. I would definitely agree with having that high of a rating for sure. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, like, triple IPA. So looking here on my friends list, I want to see if there's anybody else I know that has checked this in. So it looks like my father has checked this in July. So all he put was, now that's a way to finish a Monday. So ending his workday off with an 11% triple IPA, I think, is a great way to do it. He rated this one at a 3.75. So interesting. I'm definitely going to probably give it more than that. But looking here on the global rating, so let's see. This guy gave it a 4 out of 5, saying not the best crime, but a crime I'd do again. Let's see, this person gave it a 3.5. This guy gave it a 4.25, saying heady stuff. Let's see, another 4.25. Let's see, 11%. Wow, so smooth and sweet. You are deceived. Nice mouthfeel and love the pungent tail. Sweet up front. Yeah, there's a very, very good amount of upfront sweetness on there. Really bringing out those like hoppy pineapple flavors that they pack this loads with. I know I was reading up on something. I think they put at least 10 pounds of hops per batch, which is, that's a lot of hops. A lot of hops in a beer. So I'm really, really liking those flavors. And sometimes putting those really hoppy beers in like a rotation or something like that, just, you'll get like a small group of people that will appreciate this kind of thing, and I'm definitely one of those people. Well, let's see. This person gave it a 4.5. Let's see, another 4.5. 4.25. This person gave it a 3.75, saying a bit pineapple-y and a bit more bitter. There was one check-in that I saw that actually made me laugh. Let's see. I might have missed it. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, might have been the one I read off already. So yeah, pretty damn good ratings. You're getting ratings up from lowest to 3.75 all the way up to 4.5, which I can definitely see why it's rated that high in my opinion. But now looking here, let's start trying to figure out what we're going to be doing for ratings on our side here. So let's see. Let's pour the rest of this in the glass a little bit. Oh yeah. I'm surprised there's actually not a lot of like sediment that's coming out and sitting at the bottom on this one. So it's definitely Not a lot sitting. It's more of like a murky kind of thing. It's not really like super has a lot of settlement, but holy crap. Yeah, this is freaking heavy, delicious, juicy, every kind of great description you could use for like a triple IPA. This one has it. It's phenomenal. So, let's start trying to figure out what we're going to do for ratings on our side here. So, let's look at the can art. Yeah, I like it a lot. I do. I like the white. They added some kind of like a little bit like a black kind of accents in there. I don't think my camera will pick it up. But kind of like some waves in there, black waves to kind of create like this blood splatter, strictly illegal kind of look on there. Of course, you see the splatter marks on there like it was just thrown against a canvas kind of situation. Or like kind of stamped on there. But I really like the font for the strictly illegal. I like Lupulin's like kind of token thing they put on their cans with their logo on the side right there. Having the hops be their logo. Which is really nice. I love the story on there when it comes to if you don't want to, please don't drink this kind of thing. I think that's really cool. Of course, they have the ABV, the logo, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to give this one a very, very solid 4 out of 5, just because if I saw this at a liquor store, first off, I see triple IPA just staring at me in the face, I'm automatically going to kind of go over there and kind of take a look at what it is. And seeing that blood splattery kind of look to it, of course, that's something that catches my attention at a liquor store or bottle shop. If anything has like gore or kind of crazy, intricate can art, that's going to be one of the things that catch my attention for sure. So overall, yeah, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5 for can art. Maybe like, yeah, I think 4 would be good. But let's see. If I got this beer in a flight at Lupulin, either in South Dakota or Minnesota, depending where I was, would I get another one? Abso-freaking-lutely. Holy crap. This would definitely be a dangerous one to kind of drink more than one of at the brewery, to be honest. So I'd probably have one in a flight and then have one by itself. They're probably going to be giving it to you in like one of those smaller tulip glasses, like an 8-ounce tulip glass. But then I'd probably try to find a 4-pack to bring home. I'd probably get a couple 4-packs because I like it that much. It's exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to like a very, very heavy, deep triple IPA. And the flavors are there. The hoppiness kind of look like a malty sweetness along with that kind of pineapple hoppy sweetness that's coming in there as well. It's perfectly balanced, perfectly hoppy enough for my liking. Booziness is there the way I like it. Overall, yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, I think my final rating on this one, I'm going to give this one a solid 9.25 out of 10. I'm really, really enjoying this. If you like triple IPAs, if you like very, very hoppy beers, this is going to be one that you have to search for. It's absolutely fantastic. It's just, if you like tropical fruits in your IPAs, this is definitely one to keep an eye out for as well. Booziness, it hits the mark for that. It hits mostly every mark that I look for in this kind of beer, and it's outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So big shout outs to Lupulin for coming out with this one. I'm actually hoping that they do another release on it, maybe do a couple different hops in there. Who knows? They might change up the recipe a little bit on the next batch, but if they don't, I'll still be around to try to get my hands on this one as well. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. So thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It would help me out a lot. And if you're new to the channel and like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live do another review. If you want to try to get your hands on stuff from Lupulin, always going to recommend Tavour, just because that's how they showed up for me, to where it's a beer subscription / beer delivery service. You get to go on their app. It's available on either Android or iPhone. You could pretty much create an account, and they'll let you know right away if they can ship to you, just because it's a little bit iffy when it comes to shipping laws when it comes to alcohol. So you just kind of download the app. If they can ship to you, great. You're going to have a great time on that app. They have so many different, I think like 7,000 plus different beers on there that show up. Sometimes they bring back some new stuff. Sometimes they bring back some old stuff that they've had on rotation there before, and it's just a good seller. So you could always expect great quality product when it comes to stuff from Tavour. So, and if you want to see a social media aspect of craft beer, always going to recommend getting yourself on Untappd. It's a great platform. It's either, like I said, available on Android or iPhone, or you can use it on your computer on the desktop. And you could just check in beers, get badges, see what's popular in your area, see what's globally popular within Untappd, and see if it's something that you can get your hands on in your area. And it's a great kind of cool tool to where there's like Untappd verified locations like liquor stores and all that stuff. You could actually go to that, look at that location on Untappd, and see what's available at the liquor store before you even go there. There's so many cool things. It's like the perfect app for beer drinkers, and I can always recommend it. And you could see people like me in there, Kentucky Duchess, Lee, not the real Gerard Butler, Ian's on there, the Typhon, Sean and Lizzie are on there. So yeah, a bunch of people are on there. If you want to shoot me a friend request, the link to my profile is down in the description below for you guys. And my light just went out again because it's being stupid, but oh well. And yeah, that's there it goes again. Yep, we're just going to have to deal with that. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much it. So thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. And I'm going to say it like I always say before we get the hell out of here. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive.